Hawks win! Hawks win 3-2 over the Detroit Redwings in overtime. And yes, the Hawks beat the Wings in a very undeserved winning fashion tonight. The Hawks were clearly not the better team in tonight's action. But they get the 2 points and they win it, beating the Wings on Detroit ice, and must feel good. It was a very undeserved win because I will have to mention, Detroit was playing the trap game. It was looking to be one of those trap games where one of the worst teams in hockey just looks like, okay, let's get our mojo going and beat a team by playing the trap. Well, Detroit was doing that, but it did not work out for them as the Hawks won it in overtime. It was a good game by Detroit. I have to admit it. They were the better team. They were outplaying the Hawks. And, well, shots on goal will show it. In the first period, it was 6-13 in favor for Detroit in the first period. 11-6 in favor for the Blackhawks in the second period. But we'll get into the second period because there's some key notes I want to mention. Third period, 3-9 in favor for Detroit. And in overtime, 4-1 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks. And total shots on net, 24-29 in favor for Detroit. The stats for the game. Face-off percentage. The Hawks only won 44.4% of the times at the dot, to the Wings getting 55.6% of the wins at the dot. The Wings were clearly outplaying the Hawks face-off wise. Power play. You know how the Hawks' red hot power play has pretty much been one of the more lethal ones? Well, tonight, the Hawks went 0 for 3, and same with the Wings going 0 for 2 on the power play. Hits 10-11 in favor for Detroit. Block shots 9-11 in favor for Detroit. Detroit was playing a trap, and it was clear. They were taking the puck away from the Hawks quite a bit. They were just playing a strong neutral zone trap game, and that's what led to it going to overtime, in my opinion. So let's get to the goals of the game. Why not? Because there's 5 goals put up on the board. 4 minutes and 19 seconds into the first period. Scored by number 13, Matthias Janmark. His 6th of the season. Assisted by number 34, Carl Soderberg. And number 16, Nikita Zadorov. And this goal was a beautiful play by Soderberg. He has a no-look backhand pass right to Janmark, and Janmark beats Thomas Greiss to make it 1-0. This goal was also the first shot on net for the Chicago Blackhawks, as the Wings had about 5 shots on net at this point in the game, because they were playing in the Hawks were just stuck in the defensive zone, but then they got a break, got it up, and the first shot on net, Matthias Janmark buries it. So Hawks up 1-0 early. And they go up by 2 at 16:09 in the first period. Scored by number 8, Dominic Kubalik. His 4th of the season, 1st of the night. Assisted by number 38, Brandon Hegel. To make it a 2-0 lead late in the first period. Yes, this goal by Kubalik was led to Hegel's brilliant play tonight. Hegel was outstanding. Could not find the back of the net, but Hegel had a couple opportunities and still couldn't find the back of the net. But he managed, okay, let's pass this one right backhand pass redirected by Kubalik and right past Thomas Greiss, making it a 2-0 lead for the Hawks. But with basically matter of 15 seconds left on the board at 19:45 in the first period, Vitaly Nenensukov scores his 4th of the season, assisted by Nemeth and Sam Girardi, to make it 2-1 Hawks going into the second period. Right there, you could see the Wings were starting to pressure, looking better. They were pressuring pretty much the entire period, but they managed to have a cycle going, and it led to them getting on the board. This goal was kind of misplayed by Subban. He lost sight of it, and it led to the Wings making a 1-goal game. So, we go to the second period. No goals were scored, but the Wings were just playing the trap for the first 10 minutes of the period. It led to the Hawks just having 2 shots on net for the first 10 minutes of the period. But the Hawks started to gain control, starting to move the puck in the offensive zone, and then getting shots off and opportunities. But no goals were scored. We go to the third period after a scoreless second. And 5 minutes and 49 seconds into the third period, Christian Juice scores his first of the season, assisted by Nilsson and Ern, to make it 2-2. And this goal came after a power play by Detroit. The Hawks killed, and then the Wings were still controlling, playing the trap, and it led to a Christian Juice goal by walking right in from the point into the slot and beating Malcolm Subban to make it a 2-2 game. So the Hawks just could not get out of the neutral zone, out of their own defensive zone. So we go, and the Wings were just battling and keeping it in the Hawks' defensive zone. But nothing else happened, so we go to overtime. With 16 seconds remaining into the overtime, for his 2nd of the night, 5th of the season, scored by number 8, Dominic Kubalik, assisted by number 24, Pius Suter, and number 74, Nicholas Beaudin, to make a 3-2 Hawks win in Detroit in overtime. The Hawks had the control of the puck pretty much this entire overtime. So, this goal was where it led to it being 17 seconds basically remaining in the overtime. The Hawks get a 2-on-1 break, and they beat Thomas Greiss. But it also was led to a offensive letdown by the Wings, who had a 3-on-1 break, and the Hawks basically stopped it because the puck exploded on one of the Wings' stick. So the Hawks gain control, send it up, and 2-on-1 later on, 17 seconds remaining, and the Hawks bury it. Kubalik with his 2nd of the night and 5th of the season. And it was a beautiful 2-on-1 play. Nice sauce pass by Suter, and Kubi just beat Thomas Greiss. But yes, I'm saying it. This was one undeserved win by the Chicago Blackhawks to get the 2 points and beat the Wings. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are on tonight's action. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I do know you enjoyed the outcome. And most of all, Detroit sucks. Detroit sucks. And let's go Hawks!